Laura? Laura, are you still there? What's going on? Aiden shouted into his phone, waiting with bated breath to hear what Laura had to tell him. What do you know about my father's death? You have to tell me now. Finally, he heard Laura's voice return on the other end of the phone.
Aiden, look. I did find out something about your father's death, but I'm worried you're not going to be very happy.
Aiden scoffed. What do you mean? This is good news. I'm finally about to find out who killed my father. And now, as head of the Tiger Group, I can finally get revenge for what they—
Aiden!
Laura cut him off, a seriousness to the tone of her voice.
Nobody killed your father.
Aiden fell silent for a moment.
He died in a car accident, Aiden. I'm sorry.
Aiden felt his mind racing. A car accident? What? But my dream. For so many years, Aiden had been having the same dream over and over again of watching his father die. At times, it felt like he could remember it like it was yesterday. At other times, though, the memory grew hazy. Could my dream be just that? A dream? Nothing more? Aiden's head was spinning. Suddenly, he heard Laura's voice again on the other end of the phone.
Aiden? Are you still there?
Aiden exhaled. I don't believe you, Laura. I can't believe that my father died in a random car crash for no good reason.
Look, let me just explain.
Her voice was hurried and a bit frantic as she spoke.
I came to Italy to talk to old members of the Tiger Group, to ask them what they remember from that time. While I've been overseas, I found out that years ago, you were riding in a car with Lawrence that crashed. Is that right?
As she spoke, Aiden suddenly remembered his memory of driving in the back seat with his uncle Lawrence. But I thought we were on our way to my father's funeral. Aiden thought carefully as he tried to recall every detail. The memory transformed. Suddenly, he could see his father's car ahead of him. He saw another vehicle crash into his father's, spinning wildly out of control. He saw Lawrence's car tumble and burn, just like in his vision from before. Laura continued.
Someone crashed into your father's car, and then collided with yours. Your father's car took the full force of it, but Lawrence's car took less of a hit, so you survived.
She sighed.
Aiden, if you had been in your father's car, you would have died.
Aiden felt a single tear slip from his eye. It can't. That's a lie. I don't believe you. He could feel his heart pounding in his ears. Laura pleaded with him.
Aiden, if it wasn't the car crash, then what could it be?
My dream. It's in my dreams. I've seen it. Aiden paced back and forth, unable to process what he was hearing. My father handed me his ring. He fought with armed thugs. Someone shot him dead.
Who, Aiden?
Laura breathed heavily.
If you've seen your father's killer in your dreams, then who is it? Surely you must have seen their face.
Aiden thought carefully. Should I tell Laura that I saw Raymond Castor in my dream? No, not yet. Better we should find Dominic's spy first, and then we can focus on Raymond.
Aiden? Aiden, are you there?
Laura's voice chimed in on the other end of the phone. Yes, sorry, I'm here. Aiden steadied his breathing. No, I didn't see the face of my father's killer. Not clearly, anyway.
Exactly. So for now, we need to focus our efforts on finding the spy in the Tiger Group. This is a huge security breach. We can't let this go on for much longer.
Aiden nodded. You're right, Laura.
Can you put your dream aside for now, Aiden?
He nodded again and stopped pacing. Yes. He suddenly remembered that Tina was waiting for him back inside the restaurant. Look, I have to go, but let me ask you something. It's been so long since my father's passing. Is it possible the spy's been around that long? Could he be Cyrus's age? Or is it more likely the spy is someone our own age? Lara paused for a moment.
I'm not sure, Aiden. All I know is that the spy's got to be someone incredibly close to us. Someone we'd never suspect.
Suddenly, Lara's tone changed.
Oh, I almost forgot. I actually do have some good news for you as well.
Aiden perked up. Tell me.
Well, do you remember how, when we were kids, all you wanted was a Mirage watch? You know, those high-end luxury watches only celebrities wear?
Lara chuckled to herself. Aiden raised a brow. Yes?
Well, I bought you one.
Aiden smiled. Really? I don't know what to say.
Think nothing of it.
Aiden could hear Lara's excitement.
Their main warehouse is here in Italy, so I had it sent to the Mirage showroom back in Chicago. You can go pick it up later today if you want.
That's so thoughtful of you, Lara. Thank you so much. He glanced back at the restaurant. Look, I've really got to go. I'm in the middle of something.
All right. Talk soon, Aiden.
Lara hung up. Aiden turned on his heel, heading back through the kitchen to his table. His mind was still reeling from the news of his father's death. I'm not sure what to think about my dad anymore. Frankly, I'm not sure what to think of anything anymore. He returned to the table, where Tina was waiting patiently for him. She had finished her meal. There you are. Your food's getting cold. Aiden gestured for her. Come on, we should get out of here and head back to the office. Tina stood up, surprised. You're not hungry? He shook his head. No. Come on, let's go. Aiden passed the rest of the afternoon locked away in his office, thinking about every detail of his conversation with Lara over and over again. Then suddenly, Aiden's phone rang. Hello? Aiden answered.
Hello, boss.
Maximilian replied.
I have news. The situation with Daring Industries has been handled.
Aiden raised an eyebrow. What's wrong? You sound nervous.
It's just...
Maximilian trailed off for a moment.
Derek keeps calling me. He's leaving voicemail after voicemail, insisting that he talk to you.
Talk to me.
Yes. He wants to talk to the tiger.
Aiden thought for a moment. Should I talk to Derek? After all, it could put me at risk if he manages to figure out who I am. Then again, I have the voice modulator on my phone.
Aiden, you there?
Maximilian's voice echoed through the phone. Sure, Aiden chuckled to himself. You can give Derek Klein my number. If he wants to talk to the tiger, then I'll give him the tiger.
Copy that.
Maximilian hung up. Later that day, after Aiden left the office, he headed to the showroom for Mirage Watches, the luxury brand watch store where Lara had sent her gift. Aiden headed inside through the revolving door. The showroom was enormous and decked out with beautiful marble floors and chandeliers. Aiden approached a salesgirl standing behind one of the display cases. Hello, I'm wondering if you can help me with something. The salesgirl turned around to face Aiden. As she did, Aiden watched as her eyes squinted at him, looking him up and down. Sure, how can I help you? There was a tinge of skepticism in her voice as she spoke. Aiden thought for a moment. I know I'm a bit dressed down, but damn, what is this girl's problem? He looked at the display case filled with luxury watches. Yes, I'm picking up a watch today. The salesgirl smirked. Aiden scowled. Yes, it should be under Aiden Callahan. The salesgirl started laughing. Look, sir, I know you don't have a watch on hold here, so if you could just leave without making a scene. However, at that moment, the store manager raced over, staring at Aiden. Excuse me, did you say Aiden Callahan? Aiden nodded. My apologies, sir. We've been expecting you. I'll go get your watch right now. He glared at the salesgirl before leaving. You and I are going to talk later. The manager stormed off, as the salesgirl's entire face turned red. After a few moments, the store manager returned with a beautiful golden watch. "Here you are, sir. I hope it's to your liking. This is one of our favorite here at Mirage. Shall I have it wrapped for you?" Aiden nodded. "Yes, that'd be perfect. Thank you." The manager snapped at the salesgirl. "Wrap this up quickly." He turned back to Aiden. "And again, my most sincere apologies for before." In seconds, the salesgirl returned with the watch wrapped up in a small box. She handed it to him. Aiden smirked at her, a sarcastic tone to his voice. "Thanks again for all your help." He left Mirage, heading out onto the street. Suddenly, an idea occurred to him. "You know, as much as I'd love to keep this watch for myself, I actually think I know the perfect person to give it to." Aiden headed off, excited at the thought of giving the watch to someone very special to him. "God damn it! You've been working on enhancing that photograph of the tiger for weeks, and you're telling me you have nothing to show for it?" Dominic Grayson stood glaring out the window of his office, a large glass of bourbon clutched tightly in his hand. A professional photographer named Mike sat cowering across from Dominic. "Yes, sir, I'm sorry." His voice trembled as he spoke. I've tried everything I can to brighten the photo so that his face is visible, but the original image just isn't good enough." Dominic threw his glass of bourbon directly at Mike's head. Mike ducked just in time, and the glass shattered against the wall behind him. "I've had enough of your excuses. You get one more shot. If you fail, you'll face a lot worse than that." Mike shook from head to toe. There was a knock at the door. "Come in." Dominic muttered under his breath, pouring himself another glass of bourbon from his bar cart. The door swung open, and a mysterious figure entered. The office was dark, barely lit by a single desk lamp. The figure's face was drenched in shadow as Dominic turned around. "Ah, there you are," Dominic sneered. "My most valuable asset. Mike, you can go." Dominic took a sip of his fresh drink as Mike scurried out of the office. "So tell me, my friend, what have you learned from spying on the Tiger Group?" Who is the spy Dominic assigned to the Tiger Group? What really happened to Aiden's father?
Wait, that's not the end. You've just had a free taste. Now get the full story on the Pocket FM app, link in description. Check out our next video and playlist, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.